What's going on, Ghost of the Roasted family? As you can see, somebody's not ready to film this morning. But that's okay, because your fearless roasted and ghosted leader can do it all by himself again. Somebody just woke up. Say good morning. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know where y'all co-host is right this second. But don't worry, Dalen is gonna hold it down. Just that you know, that's the second episode you done missed, Stacy.
Dalen.
That's the second episode you done missed this week. Mama not been doing her job, Axie. You don't care?
She don't care. It's mama duty.
Well, goes to the roasted guys. Y'all stuck with me today. All right, will you be there Thursday, Stacy?
Yes, I will.
Axie, will you be there Thursday? Oh, you gonna give... Wow. That was a tad bit aggressive, but don't worry. No fathers were hurt in harming this morning's video. Y'all, don't worry. Don't worry. Every Tuesday, Ghosted and Roasted will be on your screen come hell or high water. And this morning, as you can see, my lovely wife was cradling my lovely, lovely baby. Y'all pray for me. Did y'all see her give me that stare? Y'all listen, them two women I do not play with in the morning. So y'all, I'm going to let them do what they do up there, give them lady time, and we're going to get to Ghosted and Roasted. But don't worry, don't worry. Your fearless co-host leader, Stacy, will be back later this week for another episode of Ghosted and Roasted. But y'all, let's get to it, baby. You got me. And I just shaved. Hello. Hello. Y'all pray for me, y'all. My baby just turned 3 and she's acting like it. She's acting like it. Golly. I don't know what I'm more afraid of, this clip or my baby. Let's be the judge.
Monkeying around. An antique collector says he stores all of his collectibles.
I'm not going to talk about my baby in the first clip, talking about some monkeying around. If that ain't racist, let's get back to it.
Collectibles in a local storage unit. But lately, things have gotten a little strange. He says that he started to get odd complaints from the staff at the storage facility. They said that they heard bizarre loud noises coming from inside his storage unit at all hours of the day and night. The antique collector is very confused at what the noises could be and sets up a security camera inside the unit to see what could be going on. When he reviews the footage the next day, he is shocked.
Oh! Oh! No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Oh! Oh my gosh. No, it didn't.
An old antique monkey doll that he recently purchased inexplicably sits up and just moves around on its own. Then it drops right back down, motionless. After witnessing this creepy incident, the antique collector says that he believes that the old doll might be cursed or have a paranormal entity attached to it. So is this footage real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
Yo, that doll said, first of all, he pop locked and body rolled into his performance. He said, y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy. I hate that my baby is missing this paranormal heat that's clip number 1. Don't worry, it can only go downhill from here, guys. It can only go downhill from here. Y'all, I gotta look at that again. That's crazy. Hold on. But okay, so let me get this straight. He hears knocking coming from a unit specifically. So then he puts the camera in that unit. See, I be going too deep into these clips. So you just so happen to pick the unit and put a camera inside somebody's unit. Okay, let's just say you did. Let's go back. Let's look. Let's look again. Let's look again. Look how the head comes up. I'm ghosting this one. How does the head come up like that? Oh, and then the body? Then he looks at the camera like, you see me. I see you. And I'm going to see you when I see you. That's crazy.
An old antique monkey doll that...
Look at the face. The creepiest thing about that clip is the head. It just pops up. I'm ghosting it. That might be the craziest clip I've seen. Y'all, ghosting and roast is getting crazy. It's getting spicy, y'all. I'm ghosting that one. Oh, and we had some chatter. Someone said if it's ever a clip that we're just unsure about, so ghosted means it's haunted, roasted means it's BS. They said we need to add a toasted. Toasted is like, we don't know. Or like, we too tipsy to know, baby. Whatever we want to do, whatever y'all want to call it, I'm ghosting that one. The movement was just too authentic.
This next video was taken inside a house where apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now the person who took this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each pet, according to them, is deeply cared for as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal, but after encountering the following incident, they now believe that something else is going on. In the following video, the owner is alone at home when this is captured.
Here. Wow. Happens all the time.
Now this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. It was just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife had been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house. On one occasion, the man's wife is alone at home, when suddenly she captures this.
Okay, just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just happened again. Move. Nobody there. dog stopped barking now. Davey's freaking out by the door though.
Just like before, the source of these knocks is nowhere to be found. It isn't surprising to the couple that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural. Given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had, it only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is happening. But like all videos, this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple get on camera?
The knocking is weird. The knocking is weird. Hands down, the knocking is weird. She's by the door. But my thing was, let me lap up my lips for this one. Here's my thing. You had all the intentions in the world to going and opening up that door when the knock's happening. You knew you were going to go open up the door. That's not a decision you make in real time when you're setting up an experiment. So you had the camera out, pointed out the door. You're waiting for the knocks to happen. The knocks happen. You wait 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and then you take your butt to the door and open it. It's just like, that's real convenient. That's real convenient. But the dogs were literally reacting. So right here, watch. You waiting. Watch this.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time something like this.
Here we go. Here's the knock. This is the first one, my bad, y'all. But still, y'all get the point. That's not the one I was. My bad, y'all. I was looking for the second knock, but I guess she proved me there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe stuff like this. I was just trying to find a way to debunk what she had going. But my grandmama used to tell me all the time before she passed away, my mother's mother, that she lived in this house in East Texas, and like there was a window above the sink, right? The kitchen sink. And she said literally every day when she would be washing the dishes in the evening, there would be a moment where she would turn around away from the window to either grab something would get her attention, whatever reason, she would turn around and she would always hear, "Hey, Susie." And she would turn back around and she would see like the top of a blue bonnet pass by the window. I know it sounds wild and I know it sounds crazy, but she was like, it never failed. She would always hear the same thing. "Hey, Susie." And as soon as she turns around, she never saw the person, nothing. It would just be the top of a blue bonnet passing by the window. And she said she will run to the window and it'll be gone, or she'll get to the window and it'll be gone, or she'll look back and it'll be gone. But literally, it never failed. That house ended up burning down. So I'm not saying Bonnet Lady was an arsonist, but what I am saying, 2 + 2 is gonna always equal 4. Here we go, baby. These knocks. No, I'm gonna ghost it. I'm gonna ghost it. Hear me out. I know, Dalen, you're getting soft. Dalen, where's our Dalen that rules with an iron fist? Listen, it's hard to fake dogs, man. It's hard to make your average house dog react. So the way that them dogs was barking and growling, it does make me feel like something was in the vicinity. And dogs can smell, so they're familiar with. So like if that was her husband, so like Tito and Taco will growl. Like if somebody's outside or ringing the doorbell or knocking, they will go in there. But like if they know that I'm outside and it's me doing that, they won't. Like they're just like, oh, that's dad. So that makes me think maybe there was someone. Maybe. I'm ghosting it, y'all. I'm ghosting it. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Animals, man, I'm telling you, it's something about animals that make me just
A flash.
Man, it makes so clear too.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all now, whatever's about to happen to these brothers, ghosted. It's ghosted. Them two brothers, one of them had a night scarf on his head, and one of them ain't got a shirt on. It looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. The same person has a night bonnet without a shirt. These brothers ain't lying. What ghosted? We ain't got to ghosted. Them brothers are ghosted. Let's. You know what? For y'all's entertainment, let's just see.
It's a girl. You want that? That's right. Hey man, what you do?
Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
I do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in terror.
Pick it up.
Say, y'all, they thought somebody shot a bazooka at them. Y'all, it was over. It was over. They ain't had nothing to do with ghosts. That show y'all. That show y'all. Black folks run from everything. Let me tell y'all the funniest part about this video. Y'all didn't even notice the best part of this video. And this is how I know it was sincere. This is how I know my man was truly afraid. My man was so afraid, y'all. He ain't even drop his cigarette. Look at his cigarette. Look at the man with his shirt on.
Very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of
Look. You see it in his hand? He's still
them, sending them running inside
That cigarette ain't going nowhere. That cigarette ain't going nowhere.
Pick it up.
sending them running inside in terror.
What is it? Hold on now. Hold on. Whatever about to happen, I gotta take my Lucy. I gotta take my Lucy. The only thing worse than this is this. Hey, my man said, I'm not dropping the Lucy. Look at this.
Rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in terror.
Pick it up.
Y'all, my stomach hurt. My man didn't drop that Lucy. That Lucy Goosey didn't get dry. Y'all, my camera twisted. Y'all, I don't even know. Y'all, that's... I'm sorry for that clip, y'all. I apologize. Forgive me. I promise y'all we'll do better with this one. We are going to ghost that one, though, for sure.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a man rushes to his basement to record something that just happened. The man states that he just heard footsteps on the staircase, but this was strange as no one had been in the basement. So he takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This is what was caught. Take a look.
Mike. What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Y'all, my mic accidentally muted. I'm glad because I cussed.
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man.
Shoot.
Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up as being pretty creepy.
Y'all, I accidentally had microphone on mute. When he panned that camera and that girl was sitting on the stairs, I cursed loud. I'm glad that the microphone was on mute. If you go back and look at me in the corner, you see me go, oh, that was scarier, but that ball was crazy too. I don't know. I just felt like the setup, that was too much of a movie writer setup. I hit you with the fake scare with the pan. On the way out, the closing shot, the ball comes and that makes it's just too perfect of a setup. That makes me want to roast it. But I cursed. It made me jump, so I gotta ghost it, y'all. Even if it's fake, I gotta ghost it, y'all, because it was cool. It set me up. I'm ghosting that one. I'm going. Anytime you make me jump and cuss, I gotta ghost you. I gotta ghost you. That's only fair. That's only fair because you got the reaction about your boy. And y'all, me and Stacy are setting up an email address for y'all to send us clips to so we can start reviewing some of your clips that you find and some of the clips that you have that you've captured yourself. So we're getting that set up soon. So don't worry. You can send us some clips very soon. But I'm ghosting that one. I'm gonna ghost that one, y'all. It got me. Oh no. All right, here we go. What's this?
Home. Back in 2015, Candace Gardner and her husband attended a Halloween party at an abandoned and allegedly haunted prison with a dark history. It was a huge mistake. Candace says that the entire night at the party, she felt like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have been happening in Candace's home. She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison, a dark spirit that intends to harm her and her family. Soon after the prison trip, Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home. Lights flicker on and off at night while Candace and her husband sleep. Doors in the house open and close on their own. But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace. And these frightening incidents continue to escalate as it seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace.
Oh, that's a knife. That's a knife.
While Candace is sleeping, she starts to wake up to painful, violent attacks, as if some unseen force is roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And she says she caught proof. So late one night, Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV on the couch. As the couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures something absolutely horrifying.
Oh, wow. We ain't even using no bit of a core. You can't do that. Your leg can't move like that.
Somebody grab my leg! Billy, help me! Help me! Somebody grab my leg! Billy! Ah! God!
That's wild.
Candace's leg appears to get grabbed and twisted painfully into the air by an invisible force. She wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her, but all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it, but poor Candace is left sobbing in pain and fear. Now, I have to say that after watching this footage and hearing Candace's desperate pleas for help, this video is very compelling. But do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home from the prison and is now violently haunting her home? Let me know what you think. As for Candace, she says that her family still experiences terrifying paranormal events to this day.
Yo, that ghost put her in a figure 4. How? How? Okay, let's run with the theory that this is a ghost, right? Could you imagine like if you could just reveal that veil and see what this ghost was doing? Could you imagine this ghost on her couch with her leg like this? My man was trying to make her tap out. Could you imagine if for a split second you could just see what was going on and it was a ghost? Get your ass over here. Tap out, Sarah, tap out. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm inclined to ghost that one, y'all. I was trying to see, did I see a double leg? You know how like the little fake leg trick? Like, was that like a fake leg right here being lifted up and she had her other leg underneath the cover? You know what I'm saying? Like how the magicians do? Let's see.
An invisible force. She wakes.
Okay, let's see. Look at the cover by his hand and her leg that's extended straight. Let's just see if something fishy happens around that area.
Wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her, but all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it, but poor Candace is...
Y'all, I'm ghosting it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got this ghost practicing wrestling moves. And my man didn't move fast enough for me, man. She screaming, get him off me, get him off me. He trying to, I feel you can't see, but that ain't what you're supposed to come in with them hot. You're supposed to come in with them hot. You got to come in with them hot. It's something happening like that, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's insane. I'm ghosting that one. Okay. Y'all, hey, at least when Stacy's not here, I try to compensate. We're bringing y'all some fire. But don't worry. I got some good videos for him.
Says that he was busy working in his office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving things in the other room. The dad follows the boy into the living room to find things scattered all across the floor. So he checks his security cam to see just what happened. What he finds chills him to his core.
that's like the doggy blanket. I thought that was like something with the roll.
A small toy in a dog bed can be seen sliding across the living room floor all by themselves. The seemingly annoyed little boy rushes over to the objects and even starts picking up the dog bed and throwing it back to the floor in frustration. The dog bed then aggressively slides back towards him, knocking him over. But luckily, the little boy lands right on the soft bed. So just what was the boy seeing when he told his dad that, quote, a man was moving things? Could some dark presence be haunting their home? You decide.
Let me tell you why I ain't got nothing bad to say about that baby. That baby's a fighter. You hear me? That baby is a fighter. My baby said, I said my baby. That ain't my baby. Or is it? No, that baby said there is a man moving things. My man was running up against a big man and was fighting back. I'm ghosting this one. It took me a while to notice that was a dog bed sliding across the floor, which makes it even creepier because that's not supposed to move like that. But that little boy knew it wasn't supposed to move like that and ran over there to check and assess the situation. Natural born leader, ghosting this video though. 100% ghosting it. My man did not drop his cigarette, y'all. Y'all, this has been another episode of Ghost and Roasted. I am your host, Dalen Spratt, and don't worry, my beautiful wife will be back in a country jiffy, in a jiff. Until next time, love, love, love. Let me know which videos you think was Ghosted or Roasted in the comment section. Why the balloons don't never work when I want them to work? Celebration. Man, I'm gonna learn how to do it for real next time, y'all. I promise y'all. Surprise! Maybe if I put my cigarette. And the fact that y'all still sitting here watching lets me know I love you too. Love. Man, that always made me look like a sucker at the end of the video, man. Bye, y'all.